Hi, welcome to MediatorPodcast.com, a podcast and video series about mediation, negotiation, and collaboration. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I provide online valuation and mediation services in St. Louis, Missouri. During this episode, we will discuss how an experienced mediator gets results with Elliot Herland, a mediator focused on workers' compensation cases based in Minneapolis, and he's also the vice chair of the ABA section of dispute resolution and on the membership committee. Maybe it's just customer happiness or something like that. But what do you think makes a successful mediation? Like, are there certain particular clients that do better? Are there certain mediation skills that maybe the mediator has? Or what do you think are some central themes that make it a success?
Everybody has to be prepared. And that goes in a whole lot of different directions. As far as being familiar with the case, making sure the mediator is familiar with the case, knowing who you're dealing with. Now, a lot of my clients, of course, all of my clients for that matter, are attorneys. And I've known them since I've been doing this since 1997. I know most of them, and they know me. If I run into an attorney that I don't know, well, I look at all their social media. I Google them, and I will call them up, and I will talk to them, let them know what my style is, see what they're comfortable with, see what common interests. I also research their clients. I look on social media to find out, is there something that I have in common that I can use to build rapport? Like, I play the bass guitar. And if I find someone who also is a musician, I'm hitting on that. If they're into sports, I will talk about sports. I will try to get people to relax and so that they're not so focused on the emotion of it. Because mediation for participants and even attorneys can be a very emotional experience. So I want them to actually enjoy the mediation. And I want them to like me and trust me, because if they don't, they're not going to want to follow along.
Yeah. And I think some of that building rapport is important, and having a basis, because a lot of people don't do any research at the beginning. And then the clients come in and they're like, okay, solve my problems.
Right.
And you're like, but do we have all the information? Do we have the background? Do we have the documents? Like, what are we looking here? And so it's a lot on a mediator's plate.
I've got lists. I got lists.
Checklists.
I want checklists about what I need from them, what letter I want to send, what are the issues that I'm going to come across so that I don't miss any of the issues. I used to be able to keep it all in my head, but now I'm 62. So I wrote it all down.
Well, but I think that is helpful, because most of my clients also, when we're doing evaluation, like, I need a set of documents before we can even get started. And I think that puts some of the onus back on the clients. And that's how I think you can make a mediation more efficient, is if you don't expect that everybody else is prepared, but you didn't prepare,
Right.
as the client or the attorney or whatever.
Right. So preparation is important. I think a mediator needs to know their place. And what I don't want to be is the smartest person in the room, but I want to be the smartest person in the room, but I don't want to appear that way. I want the attorney to shine. I want that attorney to be the smartest person, and I want their client to be so impressed with their attorney and how much they know and how well they handle the situation, because then that attorney is going to want to use me again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to sound smarter than the attorney. I don't want to replace them in the attorney-client relationship. So that's important. But then there's that thing where you have to be clever and not clever. You have to be creative. You don't want to be clever.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be cute. You want to help people think of their own ideas, even though it was your idea. It's a very delicate balance. It's a tightrope that you walk as a mediator.